Hello my dear students, in this new lecture we will learn how to create an amazing pixelated tree in Photoshop. This thing is little bit advanced, but don't worry about that. So without any further delay, let's start. Now I just open my Adobe Photoshop software. Now to create a new document, I just simply click on create a new button. And this time I set my document width and height little bit bigger, 64 by 64 pixels. Alright, and this time I set resolution 72, color mode RGB, and set background color white. Alright, now I hit on create to create a new document. Now I press Ctrl+ to zoom this document. Alright, now to change this background color, from the layer panel, I just simply select this background layer and select paint bucket tool. And then using this color picker, I select a color which is in between green and yellow color. This time I choose this color and click on OK. And click on this document to change the background color. Alright. Now this time I draw a tree trunk, but before this, from the layer panel I just simply create a new layer for tree trunk. That's why I set this layer name as trunk. And now from the left side I just simply select pencil tool and choose tree color, wood color actually. And I click on OK. Now this time I quickly scratch a tree trunk. And after completing this tree trunk outline, I just simply fill it with the same color. Makes sense, right? Now to add shadow, I just simply select a little bit darker color. Now I just simply add a shadow on the right part of our tree trunk. Makes sense, right? Now I add a little bit lighter color on the left part of our tree trunk. Awesome. Now this time I add a leaf of this tree. That's why from the layer panel I just simply create a new layer and set this name as leaves 1. And now I hit enter. And using this color picker, I just simply select dark green. Now this time I just add a shape of this tree. Now I fill this outline with the same color. It takes a little bit of time to fill this. Now to add variation in these leaves from the layer panel, I just simply create a new layer, and this time I set this layer name leaves 2. And now this time I just simply select a little bit more darker green and simply draw it like this. Fill this dark green color on this tree to add a little bit genuineness on it. So hope this makes sense, right? Now to add these leaves more interesting, from the layer panel I just simply create a new layer and set this layer name as leaves 3. And now this time I choose little bit lighter color of green and draw it like this to make this more interesting. Now using this color picker, I just choose this dark green color and simply add these little shapes on it. But this color seems to me a little bit odd. To change this, I just simply open this color picker choose this darker green, and using this paint bucket tool I just simply change this color and change these colors as well. Alright, and now to add shadows, from the layer panel I just simply create a new layer and set this layer name as shadow and click and drag it down to change this layer position. Alright, now I set color black, and from the left side navigate to the pencil tool. Now this time I just simply add shadow for these three. Now to make the shadow more natural, from the layer panel I just simply select shadow and decrease the opacity using this slider. This time I just simply set it in 21%. Alright. Now finally this time I add couple of apples in this tree. To add this, from the layer panel I just simply create a new layer and set this name as apple. Now from the layer panel I just click on this layer and drag it and set it in the very top. Now I simply select red color and draw little apple shapes. Now I add couple of apples in the ground. Like this and like so. Now to add shadows on apple, I just choose the darker color of red and simply add shadows in these all apples. Now this time I select a little bit brighter red color and add these red colors right here in the left top of every apple. Alright. And yes, we are done. Now if I zoom out this document a little bit, look at this. We just successfully draw an amazing pixelated tree. Awesome, right? Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next lecture.